Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about how you guys can fish today for under $50. The first thing we want to talk about is rod selection and reel selection. So you guys will not have to do any work if you go with this option. This is called the Zebco Slingshot. You can find these at Walmart. I'm sure you can find them at sporting stores. You can probably find these wherever there is fishing gear. This is called the Zebco Slingshot. It's got this little pattern on it, and it says Zebco Slingshot. In case you guys can't see, the price at Walmart is $9.88. You guys can get this entire combo with line all ready for you guys to put through and put some line on. Tie your guys' hooks on and already be ready to fish. I have tutorials for putting new line on if you guys do find one that doesn't have line, or if you guys want to learn how to tie a hook, I have a tutorial on how to tie hooks. But right now, guys, you can get this at Walmart for about $10. It's $9.88 or $9.88 at Walmart. You guys can get this, so that's $10 so far total. Next thing we're going to be talking about is hooks. You're going to need probably some worm hooks. The best way to start fishing, I think, is just to use some worm hooks, a bobber, and some sinkers, and you guys should be good to start fishing. So right now we're going to be talking about hooks. I'm going to be bringing up bobbers and sinkers next, but right now you can get this pack of hooks with about 200 hooks in it for under $5. These are made by Eagle Claw. It's a great deal since normally you can get these exact same hooks in packages of 10 by the exact same brand for probably $3. So finding this will be a very, very good. If you guys can't find it, just get a little pack. You can get a couple packs of Eagle Claws. You won't need much to fish for a day. You probably only need like 3 hooks or so. So finding one package that contains probably 10, great. But if you guys can find this, this will be awesome. $5.99, I believe, at Walmart. You guys can get this. It comes with the little box. It comes with this little organizer here. $5, and you guys will already have enough hooks to last for months, guys. You'll have this lasting for a while. I've had this exact thing for probably a month now, and I've probably only used 4-5 hooks. You don't have to switch hooks often. You can reuse the hooks that you used before, and so that's why I haven't had to use very many. But yeah, right here, you guys can get these for a very, very good price, and I don't know how long they're going to be this price, so if you're trying to do this, definitely recommend finding this. Next thing we're going to be talking about is bobbers and sinkers. So bobbers, guys, you can get a pack of these. You can get like 6 of them in a package for probably $3. They're very inexpensive. Just a little bubble float here, and you can put it above your worm. Great choice if you're trying not to spend very much money. You can probably get 6 of these. You can probably get 2 of these for the same price. I definitely would recommend these over these. I definitely get these instead because they are they're less frightening to the trout. The trout can see them. They don't scare them as much. These are made by Phil here. You can get these for about, I think it's $1.59 each. So if you get 2, you'll probably be spending the same price as getting 6 of these. But in the grand scheme of things, if you're fishing today, definitely recommend these. And now sinkers, guys. The first sinker type I'm going to be recommending to you guys is a little split shot. You can get a package of these with probably like 10 up to 30, and you can get them for 94 cents at Walmart from various brands. It doesn't really matter. All the brands who make these are pretty inexpensive. It's a little split shot sinker. Here. To apply this onto your line, all you have to do is open up these little tails here by using some pliers. Lift it like that and see how it's open now. You can put it around your line, and then once it's on your line, you just squeeze the end back, and you can take it off in the end, so you don't have to cut your line because these little things will pop back up again, and to simply take it off of your line once again, squeeze it again. That's all there is to split shot sinkers, guys. I definitely recommend a much smaller size. I just use a big size so I could demonstrate that for you, but probably about this size right here, just some decent size, but not as big as before, probably twice as small. You can get a little pack of those, probably like 15 or even 30 for 94 cents. Most brands will sell them for pretty inexpensive, so I'd say you'll be spending about $1 on that. So far with the combo, the hooks, the sinkers, and bobbers, we're probably at about only $15 or $18, guys. Depending on what your prices are, probably $15 or $18 you've only spent so far, and you have yet to get a few more things, and you guys will have plenty of extra money to get extra things for you guys. I'll be mentioning those optional things later, but let's get into the next thing you guys will probably want. That is the same pliers that I was just using earlier. These are for $3 right now at Walmart. You can find these probably any other sporting store near you, but $3 for these little spring action pliers. You can cut line. You can get hooks out of fish's mouths with them. They're great all around for all that kind of stuff. And these pliers are only $3. You can find them at Walmart. Great deal. That would bring you guys up to about $21 or $20, depending on the bobbers and sinkers you guys were able to find. The next thing I recommend for your guys' tackle box is something you guys can probably find around your house somewhere. Just some classic little nail clippers, and if you can't find them around your house, you can get them for $1 at the dollar store. These actually are from the dollar store. They're really great for cutting monofilament and fluorocarbon line, not as much for braid. So if you guys are using braided line, make sure that you probably would get some special line scissors for that. But if your guys are using some monofilament or you guys are using fluorocarbon, which is what comes with the pole, just some little monofilament is what's on those little Zebco poles I mentioned. You guys can cut line really easy with these. So you guys might not even need pliers. I get pliers mainly for getting hooks if the fish try and eat them, and they're pretty deep and you can't reach them with your hands. I'd recommend getting both if you guys can find these around. They're very inexpensive, $1, and it would bring you up to either the same prices you had before or $22. Worms cost an average of $3, guys. So if you guys are wherever you guys are, you guys can find them at gas stations. You can find them at Walmarts with fishing. Any place that has a fishing island, you'll probably be able to find a small little refrigerator, probably like a little small. It's not a tall one. It's just a small one, probably about as tall as up from the ground up to the little desk I have here. Not very tall at all, guys. Just a little refrigerator that has some worms. It has varieties of worms. Definitely recommend getting night crawlers or earthworms, but night crawlers I definitely recommend more because they are bigger, so they'll last a little longer. You can just cut them up and put them on, throw them out. You guys will be able to catch fish with worms today. Much easier than anything else, and I definitely recommend starting with worms if you have not yet learned how to cast or anything like that. If that's something you guys are learning, definitely recommend starting with a worm bobber rig. Now that you're only about $25, that's kind of amazing that you guys can go fishing today for under $30. But here are some optional things that you can get, like lures. I'm going to mention a couple lures right now you guys can add and still stay under $50. Starting with one of my all-time favorite spinners, that is the Panther Martin. Right here, this is the Panther Martin Black Gold. You can get this in size 4 or size 6. I definitely recommend nothing smaller than a 4 and nothing bigger than an 8. So definitely get 4 or 6. This size works just well. I definitely recommend a 4 to start. You guys can cast these fairly far. I recommend using a swivel when you tie these on. And this is the type of swivel you guys will be looking for when you guys are going to start using lures. The easiest way to get these swivels, you just pop that little thing out here, take your lure, put the swivel on like that, clamp it back so that it's all tight on there and it's not going to come off. And then you're going to tie your line to that. So what happens when the lure twists around, the line won't twist at the top, which will help you guys so that you guys don't lose fish, because line is easier to snap, especially monofilament, if it's been twisted by the lure's action. So swivels are really good for that. Definitely use swivels for spoons as well. I'm going to mention a couple spoons right now. Panther Martins are probably about $4 actually, so I forgot to mention that. You would be at about $26 total if you got that, which isn't going too far over budget if you're trying to spend only $30, because you're still not at 30 and you're still just above 20. Anyway, guys, you'd be at about $26. That's awesome. You guys could fish today with a lure even for probably under $30. Next lure here is a Castmaster. I definitely recommend the 1/8 ounce or the 1/4 ounce, but this right here, I just get a silver. Silver is one of the best colors to start fishing for trout because it is one of my all-time favorite colors to fish for trout, because it's an easier pattern to see as far as the validity goes. You can fish it in clear water, you guys can fish it in murky water, and fish will still be able to see it. So I recommend this color to start. You can work up your colors later, but I actually only own silvers and golds as far as this size goes. I do have some quarter ounce Castmasters that have different colors, but definitely recommend starting with an 1/8 ounce Castmaster in the silver color. You guys can get these for $4 as well, which would bring you up to about $30. So $30, if you guys want to fish for $30 today and get 2 lures, you guys can end this video right now. You guys have figured it out. If you guys want to venture into the spoon realm a little more, you guys can get one other lure I definitely want to instantly recommend to you guys before you go, and that is the Thomas Boyan. I don't remember the exact kind this is, but you guys, I'll just show you guys so you can see this thing at the store. This is a 6 ounce right here. This is a 6 ounce spoon. I wouldn't get too much bigger than this to start, especially if you're not in a creek, river, or stream. If you're just casting, retrieving from a local pond that you know and you live nearby, definitely recommend this guy here. You guys will catch trout on these. You guys will catch trout on the Castmasters. These are only about $3, so that would only bring you up to $3. If you guys are interested in getting a Rapala hardbait or something like that, I have a video all about Rapalas and shows you which ones you guys can get. They're probably about $6 to $8, so that's why I'm not mentioning them in the budget video, because they aren't very expensive. They are pretty expensive lures, and so mentioning them would probably bring you up $6 or $8. So if you guys are planning on getting that later, definitely recommend some lures in that video. I'll put the link in the description below for that video. And if this video helped you, or if you learned a lot from this, or if you guys have it all figured out now thanks to this video, definitely like, subscribe, comment down below what you guys want to see next. If you guys want to see me fish with this same combo that I mentioned, let me know down below, and I will do an entire fishing trip with just this combo. I can make a live stream, whatever you guys want. I can do that with this rod setup, so that you guys know it does work just fine. And if you have a friend you know who's also trying to start fishing or something like that, maybe you're watching this for them, definitely recommend sharing it. You can share it on your Facebook, anything like that. Definitely recommend sharing this video for people who are just getting into this and also want to start doing this. This is a great plan to start doing that, guys. So without further ado, I think we're going to end this. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one, and have great luck fishing with your brand new combo and a couple lures or whatever you guys choose. Bye, guys.